It's been 60 days since I started my journey in Raid Shadow Legends, and let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. From tough battles to clutch victories, I've learned a ton and made some big decisions along the way. But was it worth it? Am I actually getting stronger or just making new mistakes? Let's break it all down today. Alright Raiders, welcome to the channel. I'm Bobby and you're watching my Raid Shadow Legends journey. Today I'm making something like a mini anniversary. 1 month or 60 days of playing Raid, and I'm super excited to share my journey with you, the noob mistakes I was making, and also my progress. So stick around with me to understand what mistakes you need to avoid and also see my progress. I really hope this video will be interesting to all of you. Helpful for the beginners who are just starting out, and fun for late game players who can just look back in time and remember their own first 60 days in Raid. Let's see how far I've come and what I have learned along the way. Hold up! Click the link in the description to start your game with the free legendary and 4 solid epics as you level up. Here are the simple steps you need to follow. Step number 1. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. If you have never had Raid install on your mobile device before, the link will also work there. Step number 2. Click the link in the description and register a brand new email. Step number 3. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. And finally, step number 4. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You will find Karato Fox Hunter there, and as you progress through the game, you will also unlock Ugo, Raktordrad, Tagor, and Mausoleum Mage. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so click my link in the description below and follow these simple steps. Okay guys, let's start by talking about this little pop-up here. This is actually the first thing that pop-ups on your 60 day, and you're gonna collect this champion right here. This is namely Yaga the Insatiable. I want to talk a bit about Yaga and what is my opinion on him. Yaga is an epic attack champion from the Skinwalkers faction, and let's take a closer look at his abilities. His abilities are mainly revolving around poison. On his A1, he's placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. His A2 attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. And finally, attacks 1 enemy, damage increases by 25% against targets under poison debuffs. All those abilities, his overall kit is really good and usable for Dragon and also Clan Boss. However, he's very easily outclassed by stronger champions, not only epics but rares out there that do the same abilities much better. So I really do not recommend investing books in Yaga the Insatiable. Also, he has a really low defense right here. This means that he won't stay alive longer. His base defense is really low, so he's very easily overshadowed, and actually he earns a place in the epic trash collection. So I said what I said. We can argue if you want on this topic, but Yaga is just not worth it, man. Not worth it, definitely. I'm pretty sure that when you have been playing for 60 days, you will have much better champions on your team. So this one is not worth it. And you can calmly use Yaga the Insatiable as food for your stronger champions. Now, I want to show you guys my roster of champions and talk a bit about the champions I've got in here. So basically, I want to start with Alice. She's my strongest champion right now. I actually had to rebuild her gear and get that Savage set right here. I really did a lot of rebuilding of my champions the last couple of days. Now she's much stronger. She's not even fully upgraded yet, which is great. She's not also fully awakened, but we're slowly getting there. Regarding Karato, I also did some rebuilding here. Actually, I swapped his artifacts because he was equipped with Savage set. I get it off of him and equipped Alice with a Savage set instead, and I think that works really much better because Karato is also stronger, Alice is stronger. It's a win-win situation, you know. And sometimes beginners out there, including me myself, we are just equipping artifacts and we think, okay, this is the perfect set ever. I'm not gonna change it. But honestly, when you're progressing through the game, you start getting much better equipment, and sometimes you really need to do some rebuilding. because that way all of your champions are gonna become stronger. And I really advise you guys to really check your equipment here to see what are the best choices that you can do. If you can swap something with something else and make your champion stronger, this is great. It's a win-win. So really go check your equipment from time to time and see how you can optimize it. So Karato stands here at 17,000. He's not fully upgraded. Don't judge me for leaving his artifacts on level 12. I just don't have money, man. I don't have money. Sorry for being broke. Sorry for being broke, but yes, I need to upgrade him. I also don't have an amulet for him for now. And yes, he needs a lot of upgrading so he can become powerful. I want to talk a bit about Cornelia, guys. Cornelia is the last champion that I managed to awaken. She is one of my strongest champions out there, and I'm super happy about it because I also needed to do some gear swapping so she could become stronger, and I'm really happy about her equipment right now. She has 3 sets right here. We have accuracy, immortal perception, and the main purpose here when it comes to Cornelia was to get her speed and accuracy as high as possible so she can get turned before the enemies, and also she could land those debuffs right here. Her abilities are just great. She's actually one of my strongest champions and one of my favorite ones because she's so unique, so different. Her abilities are so cool, man. Also, look at her. Look at her. She's just a little buffed lady who is just crushing it, man. She is incredible. I also chose a blessing for her. I chose Commanding Presence. It gives her additional HP and attack. HP is really important for Cornelia. I don't know if I'm gonna stick to this blessing, but for now, it's working all right with her. So yeah, another thing I wanted to mention here is that I managed to get 3 of my champions to level 60. Trust me, I want them to be more, but those of you who are playing daily, you know how hard it is to get your champions up to level 60, especially if you're free to play or a low spender. It takes a lot of grinding, a lot of hours, so you can get enough food champions and feed them to your champion that you want to take up to the next rank. It takes a lot of grinding, man, and honestly I prefer to work on other areas of the game. I wasn't focusing on getting another champion to level 60, but this is one thing I'm gonna do in the near future, and I was considering getting Karato next up to level 60. But what I noticed is one mistake I have been doing, guys, and this is namely all of my 3 champions here, Alice, Kale, and Fane, all of them are attack champions. If I get Karato Fox Hunter up to level 60, he's also an attack champion, and that's why I'm not gonna do it. I'm planning to take Admiral Black Tusk up to level 60 next because he's a support champion. He has some great abilities, and it's actually gonna be more beneficial for me to get him up to level 60 next. Also, I have upgraded a lot of my champions up to rank 6, including Rector Dread. I need to upgrade her gear. Also, another thing I did, guys, before that I wanted to show you the other champions that I got here. Oh my god, a lot of things to talk about here, and I'm getting distracted. My head is just a mess right now because I want to show you a lot of things and I keep talking. But yeah, another champion that I was surprised that I got, and I was really surprised how I got him. This is Romero, man. I got him from referral reward, but I don't know how was that possible because I haven't made any other accounts right here. I didn't make any other accounts. I only got this one right here, and I managed to take it up to level 20. Somehow I got 3 champions from the referral program. Can someone explain how is this possible? Like, why I'm getting champions from the referral program that are not included in the referral program? Not that I have anything against it. I was just super shocked how I got those champions. And besides Romero, I also got this lady right here. I'm not gonna pronounce her name, guys. I'm just not gonna do that. But yeah, I also got her from the referral program, and I think the last champion I got from there, this was Greybeard. I was super shocked. How is this possible? Can somebody explain it in the comment section below because I'm confused. I'm confused. Have you experienced that before? Maybe you have, so let me know in the comment section below. Alright, guys, the other champions I've got here, I haven't worked with them much, as you can see here. I managed to awaken Gnalhorn as well. He's stuck here. I haven't upgraded any of his artifacts yet. I haven't even tested him out. I had some stars here and I decided to awaken him. And yeah, those are the champions that I've got for the moment. My favorite are definitely Alice, Kale, Cornelia, Rector Dread. But yes, they still need upgrading, and I'm gonna do that definitely in the near future. And now let's move on to something else, guys. For my roster, I can talk about it the whole day, but we have some other things to show you guys. I want to show you guys my great haul. Right now, this is how it looks. I decided to focus mainly on accuracy and get it as upgraded as possible there. I think this is one of the most important things that you want to be upgrading in the Great Hall. And as you can see here, my Void Affinity bonuses are still empty, and that is namely because I don't have any Void champions on my roster. I don't know if it's just me, but for me it's so hard to get Void champions. I don't know why, but let me show you real quick. I don't have any Void champion. And since I started playing this game, I haven't got any Void champion. Like, isn't that weird? Is it just me? Share your experience in the comment section below. And yes, this is how my Great Hall looks at the moment. I think I'm on the right track. If you have any advices about the Great Hall, I would love to hear them out down below in the comment section. So feel free to give me advice. It's always accepted and I'm always happy to read it. Now guys, I want to talk about the arena. So it's been a tough journey here in the arena because I'm trying so hard to get to that goal, and I've been pushing through to Silver 4, and I have actually climbed to Silver 4 many times before, but I'm always falling down before the reset. And yes, it's just a tough journey here, but I'm doing my best. I think we're gonna be able to stand here and actually earn our place to the golden here. It would be great. I would be so happy, and I'm pushing through that right now. Regarding the tag team arena, it's been horrible here. It's been horrible. I'm telling you, I'm still stuck here on bronze 1. This is pathetic. I know. Trust me, I know. But guys, I'm always falling down. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to change my defense teams here, my strategy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. I just keep falling down and I cannot stand here in the green line. Right now I'm here, but we have 6 days until the ranking period ends, and I wanna be able to stay here as much longer as possible. As you already know, guys, if you're here in the yellow line, you're gonna keep your current rank. If you're here in the green line, you're gonna go up to the next rank. And it was really hard for me to stay here in the green, but this week, I mean, we're gonna get up to the bronze 2 at least, because I know this is even funny. I'm 45th level and I'm still stuck here on bronze 1. I know, guys, just judge me as much as you want to. I would accept it. All right, I haven't reached level 50 so I can get to life arena, so nothing here to tell you, but I'm pretty excited for this moment. I've always been excited to get up to level 50 just for the life arena. Now I want to show you guys my faction wars. I'm still here on 79, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of my beginners out there would understand how hard it is to complete faction wars without having much good champion and rich roster. This is actually one of the toughest areas of the game in the beginning. You need a good variety of champions in order for you to be able to complete that. As you can see here, my dwarf crypt is the best crypt for now. I have most stars there because I've got a lot of good dwarves on the team, but regarding the other crypts, I don't have much stars. And one mistake that I used to do is that I wasn't upgrading the champions that I got. As you can see here, I still have champions that are level 1, and what I really need to do is to get them up to higher level in the tavern and get them some basic artifact set and upgrade their artifact sets up to level 8. That way it would be really beneficial for you in the faction wars. That way you will get more stars, and this is one thing I did. I wasn't focusing on that. I wasn't upgrading my champions, but in order for you to be able to get past the faction wars, you really need to invest a little bit on the champions that you're not planning to use in the long way, but for faction wars, they're still usable. And I advise you guys to invest a little bit on those champions that you're not using just for faction wars. It would be really beneficial for you. So it's actually pretty worth it if you want to progress in faction wars. Regarding the guarding ring, guys, I recently put some faction guardians here, and I'm pretty happy I did so because that is really helping me, giving me additional bonuses. And I actually didn't know that. I actually hadn't had any idea what was the faction guardians, what were the faction guardians. I was just a noob, and this area of the game was just sitting there doing nothing, and I was like, what is this about? What am I supposed to do here? And then I did my little research and I came here and I immediately put some faction guardians. This is a really good way for you to get additional bonuses and empower your champions. It gives them additional stat boosts, and it's really useful, guys, if you have duplicates, of course, of your champions. Now let's move on to the dungeons, guys. So basically on some of the dungeons I haven't tested recently where I can get to. For example, Iron Twins Fortress, I haven't played here in a while, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past stage 6. I have absolutely no idea. Spirit Keep as well, I'm here on stage 14, but maybe I would be able to get past that stage. Regarding the rest, Ice Golem Peak, we're here on stage 12. Maybe I would be able to get past that stage as well. The only stage that I'm sure of I cannot go past to for now, this is stage 11 in Fire Knight's Castle. I really need to come up with a good strategy here for the Fire Knight's Castle and really think of a way to go past the stages here, because stage 11 is a low stage. I shouldn't have any problems here, but unfortunately I have, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. So guys, now that you know my roster of champions, you can see it right here. Can you give me some advice for the Fire Knight's Castle? Any strategy? Of course, I'm gonna do my own research, but I'm curious to know what are your strategies for Fire Knight's Castle, what you're up to there. And yes, I would really much appreciate it, guys. The Dragon's Lair is my favorite dungeon, actually. We're here on stage 16. Regarding the Sand Devils of Necropolis, we're stage 6. I might be able to get past through the stages that I'm on right now, but like I told you, some of the dungeons I haven't even tested them out. But we're definitely making a lot of progress. The biggest progress I've made is here in the Dragon's Lair, because that's my favorite dungeon. I'm always farming mostly there, and Fire Knight's Castle, because there was a tournament and I want to see just where I stand in that tournament. Oh, the tournament finished. All right, I wasn't able to climb a lot here, as I can see. But yes, I'm usually farming through Dragon's Lair, Fire Knight, and Ice Golems at most. It really depends what I need, what quests and challenges and missions do I have. I want to show you guys now my progress here in Doom Tower. So basically, I'm here and I'm stuck on the Nether Spider. I actually tested a lot of different team compositions here to be able to beat that spider, but unfortunately I'm not able to do it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or my champions are not strong enough for now, but I cannot go past that spider, and I really don't know why. I really have to think of a good team composition and team synergy, because I really want to climb higher here. It's not easy, let me tell you, it's not easy. For a lot of time I was stuck here on 1F. I have told you about this, but I was stuck here on 1F. I didn't have an idea what I was doing wrong, but slowly we started climbing higher. I managed to get to the secret rooms here, and I was so happy that I was making some little progress. But right now I'm stuck here, and yes, this is really slowing my progress because I need to think of a strategy here. So regarding the clan bosses, guys, I finally unlocked Hydra. I haven't tested it out yet. As you can see here, there is the tutorial here for Hydra. I'm not gonna do a battle now, okay? Are you serious? Now I cannot... I need to click it. I don't want to click it. I don't want to play now. All right. This boss is bossing. All right. I'm not ready for Hydra yet. Yes. Regarding the Demon Lord, we are making a lot of damage on it, which is really nice. We're making 17 million damage on heart. This is amazing number. Regarding the Chimera, we're here on 3.15 million, which is also great if you ask me, but I don't know. Regarding the Chimera Clash, guys, one thing I don't understand, I still don't get, is how much points, how much damage do I need to be making in order for me to be able to get some rewards here out of the Chimera Clash. I actually know what is the Chimera Clash. It's basically clan versus clan and beating the most damage to the Chimera with your clan. I don't understand how I can get my milestone rewards, because there are milestone rewards, and there are a lot of times that me and my clan, we're first, and I'm not getting any rewards because I think my damage is really low. So my question for you guys is, how much damage do I need to be making in order for me to be able to get some rewards right here out of the Chimera Clash? I'm really confused. I still don't know. I've never been able to be part of the Chimera Clash, and this is really frustrating me, you know? But yeah, we're progressing. I managed to get a good team for my Demon Lord. I'm playing with those champions. Also, we are using Cornelia. This is not the best team synergy right now, so I would definitely put Kale first here, then Cornelia, then Alice, Karato, and finally Haikatun or Fane. Yes, this is my usual team setup, team composition. Now, am I missing something? All right, guys. Yes, this is the siege. This is the siege. Guys, I haven't tried anything here yet. I just unlocked it yesterday or the day before yesterday. I'm not sure, but anyway, I have no idea how the siege works yet. I haven't done my little research here, and I'm still very confused. I haven't tested it out, so this is something I'm gonna do in the next couple of days. I really need to do a lot of research here for the siege, because I think this is one of the toughest areas of the game, at least for me, you know. I'm still a beginner. I still don't know what is the siege for. I mean, I know what it's for, but you know, I need to do a lot of research here so I can be a competitive part here and actually contribute to my clan here. For now, I'm just gonna live it like it is, and today and tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be doing my research on the siege. If you have any advices for beginners, me including me, drop it in the comment section below about the siege. I'm overwhelmed of the siege, so that would really help me out, guys. So feel free to share any advice you have. All right, about the campaign, regarding the campaign, we're here on Nightmare. I managed to get all of the stars on the first 3 maps. Now we're pushing through here, Felwin's Gate. I haven't tested it out in a lot of time, so I think we would be able to get up to this chapter. But yeah, we're slowly progressing here as well. At least I managed to get all my stars here. And yes, the campaign is really a place that, how to say it, you know, when you're a beginner and you're just starting out, you need to farm campaign as much as possible, you know. But the more you play, the more early to mid game you're becoming. You start to neglect campaign a little bit. You start farming dungeons a lot, faction wars, clan bosses, and you know, just campaign is just sitting there in the dust. And yeah, when you come back to it, you just make some progress there as well. But campaign is really an area of the game that you need to be farming in the very beginning. A lot of campaign farming, you know, and then all those areas of the game, you know, are much more valuable, especially the dungeons. They give you good gear, equipment. They give you also good artifacts. And yes, so campaign is like that childhood friend that we don't have much time to hang out with anymore, but we still love them. We used to spend our time together, but now life, aka dungeons, faction wars, and arena keep us busy, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, should I show you my portal here? How many shards do I have? We have a lot of mystery shards stacked. We have 40 ancient shards, 10 void, 4 primal, and 1 sacred. And I'm keeping all of these shards for 2x events, and I really advise you to do so as well, because trust me, it's more rewarding when you are keeping your shards for the events. You have much bigger chances to get legendary and good epics. So do not make the mistakes to just pull your shards outside events, and then you're just like, why I'm not getting any good champions? And the answer is, this is why. You need to keep them for 2x events, guys. This is the only chance for you to be able to get something better. And that's my journey through 60 days of raid. I hope this was helpful for beginners and a fun trip down memory lane for veteran players. Let me know in the comment section down below, what was your biggest achievement in your first 60 days? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and being here with me today. Keep raiding, and until next time, bye!